The following presentation is a Deej Experience production and may not be recorded, rebroadcasted, or retransmitted without the express written permission of Deej Experience LLC. For more information, visit us online at www.deejexperience.com.
Yeah, it's been a minute, but I'm back at it. Only like to win, it's like a bad habit. If I took a loss, see how that we play me again, then I'm stat padding. Looking at the numbers, see who's hearing it. Watching all the hype will disappear again. Giving you the picture, see how clear it is. I'm high quality, like I am Deej Experience. I'm way up, seems like I've been at the pyramids. Give me an opponent, and I promise I ain't fearing it. I got so much I can lose the game when I've been dreaming this. Why you see a mirror, cause I'm closer than I ain't fearing it. Grinding and grinding, and then I put another gear in it. Driving and driving, but you don't have no one to steer ship. Back on the topic, if you knew half of my logic, you wouldn't have no more problems. But now you know what interference is. Whoa, wait up, scores down, stay up. Tom Brady with the comeback, and know it ain't luck. So pay up my respect, don't reject that game nuts. Better hang up, the white flag, you fight back, think your nameless. So tell me what the time say. Game time, why they didn't think it ever outscore me.
Gets it through, here comes the shot, and that's it!
For the entree, fast break, one man, then he got it all day.
Still with that risk control.
Doing this for all my life.
Looking for the
You don't want to waste my time.
And this one hammered.
If you want to
Deep
test my
left.
grind,
Going,
better get up next in line.
gone.
Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind.
It's gonna get by.
Please slow it down. I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd. Play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. It's looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Come on for third.
Check out the roof, no. If I do fail, I don't have none to lose. So I'ma go until I crash to a new low. Still leaving, then I'll bounce back like a default. See how I facilitate it, you get humiliated. I'm making something from nothing cause I'm too innovative. I'm making records so I feel better for when I break it. It's for my pleasure, but I would never let you go take it. I'm kinda like that, I don't just write raps. You put the ball up, then I'ma spike that. That means I put it down, watch me throw away your doubt. Kinda like a quarterback, I take your crap and throw it out. We can go back and forth like Serena, just know I'm the home team. I pack out arenas and arenas. Never go cider where we from, so after I'm finished, it's all gonna be love. Still in my bag and they still wanna be us, but I don't think no one will actually become as great as my team is. Cause I got a team of some Hall of Fame players, not to mention Jesus. Doing this for all my life. You don't wanna waste my time. If you wanna test my grind, better get up next in line. Competition left to dry. They can never get in my mind. Please slow it down, I'm a beast on the ground. I'll unleash for the crowd, play me up. One man band, I'ma run it back. You give me the chance, I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. I'ma run it back. You're looking at a champ, I'ma run it back. Put the ball into my hands, I'ma run it back.
Well, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and I don't have anybody alongside me here today, so it's just going to be myself as we get things going here, as I get settled in here in the press box. We're at the ballpark at Columbus. Beavers opening up the 2026 season at home here, taking on the Titusville Rockets as we get into our Box It and Lock It pregame show and get things wound up and ready to go here. Decent weather here today. Let's get right into our Harvest Community Church weather report here. 39 degrees. Clouds in the sky. Feels much chillier than 39, so we'll have to see how it goes as we get down into the the JV game coming up, but it's going to be a cold one here tonight here at the ballpark at Columbus. Beavers taking on the Rockets as we get through here. Let's get into our Snap Fitness Steps to Success here. First step I have is KISS. Let's keep it simple. Let's not try to overdo ourselves here today as it's the opening game here. Keep it simple. Get in front of the ball. Get control of the ball, and then make a good throw on defense, and then on base on offense. Let's get some hits. That's step number 2. Put the ball in play. Make the other team make the play. And once you do get on base, we need to have some good, solid base running. As those are my 3 steps to success here. As it's very important that we have good base running when you get out there and get going on the base pass. So keep it simple, get some hits, and let's have some good base running here. That's my choices for our steps to success here today. And our starting pitcher is going to be our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game. Shelton is going to lead things off here for the Beaver season here on the hill. He's number 11, and he'll be batting in the number 8 spot, as we'll move right into our J. Gale Heating and Plumbing starting lineups. We'll start with the visitors from Titusville, as they have the brown jerseys and the white pants on. Leading off for them is going to be Chase Harrison. Number 7, he'll be playing center field. Number 14 in the 2 spot is Carter Huck. He'll be playing third base. Number 32 is Coleman Knapp. He'll be the catcher for the Rockets. He's batting third. In the 4th spot is number 10, Dalton Knapp. And Knapp will be at short. Number 17 in the 5th spot is Coy Campbell. And he'll be playing first base. In the 6th spot is number 13, Chad Roddy. And he'll be the starting pitcher for Titusville / DH. I don't know how they're going to work that. If he comes out of the game, he'll stay in and get his at-bats, I guess. In the 7th spot is going to be number 2, Adam Reynolds, and he'll be in left field. In the number 8 spot is number 9, Weston Wakefield. He'll be over at second base. And rounding up the lineup for the Rockets here today is number 33, Tyler Tenney, and he'll be in right field. And as we flip it over here and go with the Beavers, we have number 1 in the leadoff spot, Jackson. He'll be in center field. In the 2 spot will be number 2, Camden Moon. He'll be at short. Over at the 3rd spot will be Wyatt Swan, number 26. He'll be playing second base. In the 4th spot is number 10, Anderson. He'll be at first base. In the 5th spot will be Carson Braswell, number 20. He'll be the catcher. In the 6th spot, we have Jeremiah Johnson playing the hot corner at third base. In the 7th spot, we have Schatz. He'll be in right field. And in the 8th spot is our Corry Higher Ed Spotlight Player of the Game, Shelton. He'll be on the hill, number 11. He'll be throwing the heat here for the Beavers. And leading off. I'm in midseason form already. In the number 9 spot is number 6, Caden Kraza. And he'll be in left field for the Beavers here today. And we've got a full schedule this week, as Beavers were supposed to play this game on Monday, but it got postponed because we had too much of that white stuff falling. And so we're playing today, getting this game in. And then tomorrow, we're at the ballpark at Columbus again, as the Beavers have another home game tomorrow. And I believe that is against Seneca. And then we have another home game on Friday. And I believe that is against Warren. So full schedule here for the boys, and also a full schedule this week for the girls as they're at home with their home opener, season opener, as they're taking on the Meadville Bulldogs right now over at the high school. And I think they have another game scheduled for Thursday. So we sure do appreciate you tuning us in and checking out the ballpark here and getting things going. But we're going to have action here with the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch in just a little bit, as the coaches are talking with the officials at home plate, taking care of the field rules and regulations. So everybody getting settled in and getting ready to get this game underway here. And as we have a a little bit of time here, I'm going to take a moment and thank some of the sponsors for the Corry baseball team. The boosters asked me if I could give them a little shout out. So sponsors of the Corry baseball team: Corry Subway, Corry Lumber, Corry Counseling of Lecom, Karate Chevrolet, Dynasty Construction, D&R Transportation, Corry Collision Center, Corry Manufacturing, Corry Central Labor Club, Mons Merch, Armco Credit Union, Corry Fabrication, Corry Federal Credit Union, J.H. Napa Auto Parts, and Corry Moose Club. All good sponsors for the Corry baseball team, and the boosters asked if I could take a minute or two to give a little shout out to them, and appreciate those people helping out the baseball team. And we get a shout out to all of our sponsors throughout the game, as they do a wonderful job of keeping us busy throughout the year. So we'll give them a shout out when we get the chance. So we're just about ready to get things going here. As, again, the officials are just wrapping up the meeting at home plate. And we'll get things going here for the 2026 season. As I believe that was Wyatt Swan out there with Coach Sirigliano. And we are ready to get things going. I don't know if we're going to have the national anthem here or not, but that's brought to us by Gladiator Law Firm. They may just line it up on the foul lines and do the Pledge of Allegiance. I don't know. I don't see Old Glory out in center field. Oh, it's at half mast in front of the school. Usually it's out in center field, but I don't see it here today. Oh, the Beavers take the field. And I got a couple of newer things here, as we got this scoreboard here. And also, we have our inning sponsors in the upper left-hand corner. So the first inning brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. Thank you to them for being a sponsor of the Deej experience here for baseball season. As we see Chelton up on the hill getting warmed up here. Braswell, the starting catcher, settles in behind the dish. And Chelton puts some good warm-up pitches in there. And we're going to do our best to keep things rolling along here. There's a little P, that's a pitch count, and I'm not going to take care of that. It's going to stay a 0 for the rest of the broadcast, so we'll do what we can to keep everything else up to date. Chelton warming up nicely on the hill here. Rockets getting ready to get things going. Again, their leadoff hitter is going to be Harrison, followed by Huck and Knapp, as both teams looking to get their first action going here. So we got 2 more pitches, and we'll be ready for the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch here. Turn it into a nice evening here. So this will be the last pitch here before we get into the opener. A little high and inside. Braswell gets it down to second. And we're ready as Harrison is going to step in here for the Rockets. Chelton's going to climb the hill here. As Harrison settles in the box and gets things underway here. Here's with the Fox Family Insurance opening pitch. As Chelton gets the signal from Braswell, he'll wind and fire. Swung on a miss for strike 1. Well, I don't know if I'm going to be able to keep a book or not. Chelton again. Working from the windup here. Puts it outside, ball 1-1. Harrison awaits the throw here. Shelton fires it in, and it's popped up down the right field line, and that'll get out of play. And that will be strike number 2. Harrison in the hole, 1-2 now. Something I don't remember from last year. I don't remember hearing that rooster at all over here at the ballpark. Ah, so he's back, I hear. So we'll hear him at some point today, or maybe today, but throughout the season here. Shelton winds and fires here. And it's hit right up the middle. And Moon corrals it. And a good throw to first. It's a 6-3 put out. There's one away. So that records the first out of the year. That's a Vern's Garage out. Nice play there by Moon. And there's one away. As Huck will settle in here for the Rockets. Shelton working right along here. And he fouls it down the first base side. That is a UTEG's body shop foul ball. Well, Shelton putting strikes in there. Rockets are able with that first at-bat to put it in play, but Moon was there to make the play. Got the Vern's Garage out. As Shelton fires another one in there off the dish for ball 1. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shelton fires. Just inside for ball 2. 2-1. Huck's got a good hitting count here. Shelton fires it in there. Paints the inside corner to even count 2 balls, 2 strikes. That's ball 3, buddy. Trying to wiggle away on board there. It's a full count now. And we will have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming as we have a full count here. Shelton comes set on the hill. He'll fire it home. Oh, he got him with a Rossbecker strikeout, top of the zone. And there's 2 away. That'll bring Knapp to the plate. And don't tell me that the official doesn't take notice of somebody leaving the box early there. So that might have been a little benefit to the Beavers there. Knapp here puts it right into play to second base. And there's Wyatt Swan with a 4-3 put out. So 3 up, 3 down. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Beavers and Rockets scoreless through a half inning. And we'll be back right after a quick word from one of our sponsors.
It's the Fox Family Insurance Kickoff. Fox Family Insurance is your local team of experts for all things Medicare. They can help you through the Medicare maze, whether you are still working, already retired, or planning your retirement. Beth and Patty at Fox Family Insurance can help you with all your Medicare plan options. Located at the Corry Jamestown Credit Union Building on North Center Street in Corry.
Hi, everybody. Rich here from the Performance Center.
Located at 11323 Route 6 in Corry, Lifted Health is owned and operated by Rich Galinsky. Open from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. Monday through Thursday, 6 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Friday, and 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. on Saturdays. Lifted Health offers personal training, classes, sports-specific rehab, functional training, and nutrition. Text Rich today at 814-323-6154 or message Lifted Health on Facebook at facebook.com/Lifted Barbell Club.
Welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. With me, myself, and I, we're in the bottom of the first inning. Brought to us by J.H. Napa Auto Parts. And Beavers did a nice job on defense in the top of the first. 3 up, 3 down. And Shelton pitched well. He got 1 strikeout. Rosbecker strikeout. Got him looking. Sandwiched in between a couple of putouts. One made by Moon, one made by Swan. Moon and Swan in the field helped them out. And the Beavers took care of the Rockets 1-2-3 as we get settled in here for the bottom of the first. And leading off is going to be Jackson for the Beavers, playing center field. And on the hill for the Rockets is number 13, Roddy. As he'll look to put some strikes in here and get his Rockets back out onto the field. Beavers will have something to say about that as we got just a couple more warm-up pitches here for Roddy. Rockets in the brown jerseys, white pants. Beavers in the black jerseys and gray pants. As we have a throw down to second base, and here comes Jackson to step into the batter's box, leading things off here for the Beavers. Beavers have a busy week this week as they have games tomorrow and Friday on the schedule. Tomorrow looks good. Friday's kind of iffy, but we'll take it as it comes. Jackson steps in here. Takes upstairs, ball 1. Roddy fires in 2. Just a tick low, ball 2, 2-0. It's early in the at-bat here, but Jackson doing a good job of being patient. Swung on and missed. Pushes the count to 2-1. Healthy cut there. Roddy fires it in, popped it out of play. And that will even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. So after getting out in front 2-0, Roddy able to get back into it here. Evens it up at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jackson looking to put the ball in play here. And that was way upstairs for ball 3. And we'll have a full count and a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Roddy working quickly on a hill here. And got him with a Rosbecker strikeout towards the top of the zone. And there's the first Vern's Garage out here for the Rockets. And that will bring Moon to the dish here for the Beavers. Moon, one of the returning lettermen here for the Beavers this season. Playing shortstop. And that's in there for a called strike. And sometimes you just need to get things going here as Roddy's starting to find himself a groove. And that's upstairs for ball 1. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And at the top of the zone there, called strike 1-2 now. As Roddy has him set up. Swung on a miss. And back-to-back strikeouts. Roxbecker style. And there's 2 away. That'll bring Swan to the dish for the Beavers. Playing second base. He'll settle in here. Big wide stance. Sporting some multicolored gloves here. And that was a little high for ball 1. Swung on a miss. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Healthy cut there by Swan. Come up empty. Hooked down the line. I thought that might have crossed over the bag in fair territory and hooked at the very end there, but he called it foul. And that'll put him in a hole 1-2. Swan absolutely tattooed that down the left field line. But he'll have to settle in here with a 1-2 count now. Chop foul in the box. Count remains 1-2. So Swan seeing the ball well here today. Just got to get that timing down just a little bit as he looks to extend the first inning here for the Beavs. And that one's bounced in for home plate, and that'll even account 2 balls, 2 strikes. Top of the zone, and it's another Rossbecker strikeout as Roddy strikes out the side. We'll head to the top of the second with a scoreless game going here. And we'll get another word in from some of our sponsors. We'll be back right after this.
Hey everybody, my name is Cameron Atha. I am the lead pastor here at Harvest Community Church, right here in Corry, PA, inviting you to come hear the glorious gospel of Jesus Christ. Here at Harvest, we live on mission to love God, to love others, and to make disciples. We hope to see you this Sunday at 627 Worth Street in Corry, PA.
We're getting ready to get back into our regular schedules. Kids are going back to school, thank God, and we are getting back into our normal routine from the summer. It's time to get back in the gym. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. If you were a member before, come on in and mention this ad, and I will get you a break of rejoining. If you've not been in the gym, get off your butt and get in here before the holidays, and we can get you in shape and get you going and get success. Don't forget, it's all about how you feel. This is Bob Brown from Corry Snap Fitness. Have a great day.
Healthy Smiles of Corry is committed to making sure their Corry neighbors have access to good customer service and excellence in dentistry. Offering the latest in dental technology, Healthy Smiles values their patient relationships and make it their top priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate, and complete oral care that you and your family deserve. Voted the best dental office in Corry, Healthy Smiles wants all their patients to leave their practice with a beautiful and healthy smile that they love to show off. Call to make your appointment today, 814-664-4011, or visit them online at www.healthysmilesofcorry.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd with me, myself, and I here at the ballpark at Columbus. And that was a little outside as Knapp leads things off here in the second inning. Brought to us by Epiphany's Emporium. Shelton on the hill here for a second inning A little check me swing back to the pitcher. He'll gobble it up, and it's a 1-3 put out, and there's one away. Another Vern's Garage out. Knapp does a little excuse me swing on it. And there's one out here. Nobody on. And this will bring Campbell to the dish here for the Rockets. Chop foul in the box for strike one. Campbell's got me guessing here. He has 17 on his jersey. He has 10 on his helmet. So I'm guessing this is Campbell. That's who's listed on the roster here. So we'll disregard the 10 on the helmet. And that was low and outside for ball one. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shelton comes set on the hill. Hit in the left side of the line. Moon makes a dive at it, but can't come up with it. And it'll be a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for the Rockets as they get one aboard. That'll bring Roddy to the plate, see if he can help himself out here. Get that runner over into scoring position. Shelton keeps an eyeball on him. Swung on a miss for strike one. As Roddy takes a healthy cut at that one. Reynolds awaits on deck here for the Rockets. As Shelton checks the runner at first. Swung on a miss for strike two. And Roddy quickly in the hole here, 0-2. First base runner of the day here for the Rockets. Top of the second inning here. Popped up into shallow right field. Anderson makes the play on it. And they're going to get a double play out of it. Yes, and that was an ending double play. And that is brought to us by Lifted Health. And what a way to end the second inning as the Beavers make quick work of the Rockets here in the second. And we'll head to the bottom of the second, still scoreless. Be back right after this.
Need a reliable contractor? Sawyer Builders General Contracting is your local expert. Sawyer Builders handles new construction, remodels, garages, roofing, and more. Quality work, on time, and within budget. Call Talon today at 814-462-4628. Sawyer Builders. Let's build your dream together.
When you need health care, you deserve a health system that takes a whole-person approach to medicine for you and your family. Whether you need the expert care of our hospitals, the specialized knowledge of our clinical practices, the compassionate support of our behavioral health network, or our continuum of services for seniors, you can rely on LECOM Health. Founded in Erie, invested in Erie, advancing health care in Erie. LECOM Health, whole-person care for a lifetime.
K&E Surveyors, located in Corry, PA, provides professional land surveying. Licensed and insured in Pennsylvania and New York, they offer surveying services for small lot, large boundaries, subdivisions, site planning, topographic surveys, and elevation certificates. For a free estimate, call Scott Johnson today at 814-873-9333 or by email at srjohnson.pls@gmail.com.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we are here at the ballpark at Columbus. Bottom of the second, Epiphany's Emporium second inning. And the Beavers with some dazzling defense to end the top of the second. A little pop-up to the right side of the field was caught there by our first baseman, Anderson, and then a quick throw over to Swan. And I think the first base coach kind of let the Rockets down a little bit in that inning because Campbell got off down to second base, and really he should have been about halfway or maybe a third of the way down the line and then come back. But an easy double play made there is a miscue on the base running by the Rockets. Got him into a double play and got the Beavers out of an inning. So Anderson leads things off here, bottom of the second, after being part of that double play, the lifted health double play. As he'll step in, one of the few left-handed batters for the Beavers. Roddy on the hill here for the second inning. And that is a tick low for ball one. Roddy fires, and Anderson got underneath it, popped it up in their infield, and can't find it. And the shortstop comes all the way over to the second base side of the inning to make the catch, and there's one away. Second baseman couldn't find it. He put his hands up and didn't know where it was at, and alertly the shortstop comes over and makes the play for the Rockets. That's Knapp, and that will bring Braswell to the plate here. Roddy will rock and fire. Swung on a miss for strike one. Braswell takes a healthy cut. Come up empty. And that's hit towards short. Gobbled up, dropped. Braswell gets down the line, and he got him just in time for the 6-3 putout, and there's two away. Beavers still looking for their first base runner. Jeremiah Johnson will come to the plate here and see if he can't get on board. Good recovery there by Knapp at shortstop to make a strong throw to first and get Braswell as he got down the line quickly. And Roddy misses with ball one there. Johnson being patient here. Swung on a miss, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Shots awaiting on deck here for the Beavs. And that's fouled out of play. Johnson a little bit out in front of that, pushes the count to 1-2. Roddy will fire it home. That's a little high and inside for ball two. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roddy will fire it in there. High and going to be a full count, and we'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming here. Down low. Ball 4. That's a Bracken Funeral Home. I'm sorry, that's a Crossroads Fellowship walk. And the Beavers have their first base runner of the day with 2 outs here. And we'll see if Schatz can advance the runner here. Going to have to swing away. You can't afford to bunt him over. And Roddy paints the outside corner for strike one. I think he might have had enough of this inning and looking to take care of business himself here. He struck out the side in the first, and he's had a pop-up and a 6-3 put-out here in the second. And Schatz is in the hole 0-2 here as he come up empty on that swing. I wouldn't be surprised if Johnson doesn't take off here. There he goes, and it's swung on a miss. That's a strikeout to end the inning. That will end the inning for the Beavers. They get a walk, and that's about all. As we'll head to the top of the first, or top of the third, And we're still scoreless here. And we'll get a word in from some of our sponsors. Be back after this.
Kearney and Ruth Law Office has been serving the Corry and Union City community since 1994. They concentrate in estate planning, estate administration, residential and commercial real estate transactions, and business law for LLC and corporations. Contact the Kearney and Ruth Law Office to set up your appointment today. 814-665-2301 in Corry or 814-438-2522 in Union City.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here in the ballpark at Columbus. We're in the top of the third. And the third inning brought to us by Cafaro's Custom Butchering. And Chelton has climbed a hill. One more inning here for the Beavs. And leading off for the Rockets is going to be Reynolds, Adam Reynolds, playing left field. And I gave a quick look to the scoreboard for the girls softball team. They're out in front of Meadville 6-2 in the bottom of the third. The Lady Beavers taking care of the Bulldogs so far. Chelton fires it in there. First strike one. And he's been taking care of the Rockets so far. Faced the bare minimum through 2 innings. And his defense has bailed him out of the second inning. This one's lined into center field. And making a catch out there is Jackson. And it's a Vern's Garage out, and there's one away here. And that'll bring up Wakefield for the Rockets. Wakefield playing second base. Chelton fires it in there. That's low and outside for ball one. Beaver Nation out in the left field bleachers. This is lined towards second. Swan gobbles it up. It's another Vern's Garage out on the 4-3 put out. And it's quickly 2 up, 2 down here for the Rockets. As the Beavers doing good job on the defensive end. That'll bring 33 Tenney to the plate for the Rockets. That was low and outside, ball one. Tenney gave it a good look, but left it alone. Oh, Chelton puts it in there on the inside corner. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chelton rocks and fires here. Swung on a miss for strike 2, 1-2. Has him set up here. That's a little upstairs. That'll even account 2 balls, 2 strikes. Chelton's had a good job on the hill here for the Beavers. He's been pretty consistent with being around the strike zone. And Tenney has worked the count full here. We'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Back to the top of the order, and Harrison, if Tenney can extend this third inning. And it's another Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. And that'll do it in the third inning here for the Rockets, as Shelton has been throwing some good pitches here, and we'll head to the bottom of the third. Still scoreless. Be back right after this.
The Education and Training Center at Pitt Titusville lives through the stories we tell, the experiences we provide, and the lives we empower. We serve high school and adult learners in Crawford, Venango, Warren, Mercer, Forest, and Erie counties. Visit etc.pitt.edu to learn about our workforce options that can be completed in 2 years or less, including 6-week certificate programs. Again, that's etc.pitt.edu to learn more about how we can help you go far, go fast, go succeed.
Burns Garage is your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs. Family owned and operated in Corry for over 50 years, Burns offers general auto repair, Piaa inspection, emission testing, and front-end alignments. Burns is located at 10460 Route 426 in Corry. Give them a call today to schedule your auto repair at 814-664-9446. Burns Garage, your local one-stop shop for all your auto repair needs.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd, and we're here at the ballpark at Columbus in a scoreless game here, bottom of the third. Beavers with one walk, one Crossroads Fellowship walk, and the Rockets with one J.H. Snap Auto Parts base hit, and that's been it for base runners here, as both teams' defense has been shining pretty bright here. Beavers turned a double play to end the second inning on a base running gaff by the Rockets. We'll see if the Beavers can't get that offense going here. Bottom of the third here. Leading off will be Shelton, followed by Kraza, and then back to the top of the order in Jackson. The Beavers looking to get this offense out of neutral and clunked into gear here. Still looking for their first base hit of the 2026 season. Roddy on the hill, and Shelton swings through that pitch for strike one. And it's a strike two. Roddy's had good work or good luck at the top of the zone there. Has Shelton in the hole here, 0-2. And that was down low, just a tick low for ball one, 1-2. And that is just a bit high for ball two, 2-2. Beaver Nation out in full force early on here in this season, all bundled up with their blankets and lawn chairs in the left field parking lot there. Swung on a miss. It's another Ross Becker strikeout for Roddy. It's a Burns Garage out here, as Kraza will come to the dish here for the Beavers. Roddy has 5 strikeouts on the day. Kraza up near the front of the box. Swung on a miss for strike one. Roddy fires it in there, and bottom of the zone gets a call strike. 0-2 now on Kraza. It's another Ross Becker strikeout. 2 down here. Back to the top of the order in Jackson. Jackson struck out looking on a full count back to lead things off for the Beavers in the top of the bottom of the first. See if he can extend this Cafaro's Custom Butchering third inning. And that's belted down the left field line foul. Jackson settles back into the box. Roddy been working pretty quickly on the hill here today. And that's looped down the line. That's going to be down in there for a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. And coming up swinging. Good throw in there. We'll keep it to a single. And there it is. Beavers with their first base hit of the day. That'll bring Moon to the dish. He struck out swinging on a 1-2 count his first time up in the first. So it's amazing. A second look at a pitcher, you get a lot better contact on the ball, get your timing down. And called strike, but Jackson is going to be in there with a stolen base. So down to second base. And Moon in the hole, 0-1. A little two-out magic here for the Beavers. That's going to be lifted into left center field. It'll get down. They're going to send Jackson around third. Here, oh, he held up. He held up. Sorigliano was giving him the wave home, and he put the brakes on. But a back-to-back base hits here by the Beavers. And we have runners on the corners. Going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout here taken by the Rockets as the catcher's going to come out and talk to Roddy. Moon down at first, Jackson over at third. And they're probably discussing about what they're going to do if Moon takes off to second. I would definitely send him. Swan, good contact hitter coming up to the plate for the Beavers. Top of the order coming through here for the Beavs. Got a runner in scoring position here. They'll break the huddle, the Jim's Automotive timeout at home at the pitcher's mound, and come back, settle in here. Swan with a golden opportunity to put the Beavers on the scoreboard here. Runners on the corner, 2 away. I would like to see the Beavers be aggressive here on the base paths. Moon gets a good lead at first. Roddy delivers home and paints the inside corner for a called strike. Swan settles in. Roddy swung on a miss. No throw to second. Yeah, they're going to throw down to third. And Jackson's going to get underneath the tag. Ball gets away from the catcher. And the Beavers are on the board. Corner Bar and Grill run scores. And Swan swung through it for strike 2. So the runner stays at, or Moon gets around to third. And the Beavers are on the board, 1-0. Swung on a miss, and it's a Rosbecker strikeout for Roddy. But the Beavers aggressively score on the base paths as they push the issue here. 1-0 after 3 complete, as we'll head to the top of the 4th right after this.
Are you tired of your car's heating and air conditioning not working, especially in this crazy Pennsylvania climate? Give us a call, 814-664-9602, or stop on down to Jim's Automotive at 13250 Route 6. Let us get the parts and tools you need to get it repaired. Don't forget, we have gas, diesel, off-road diesel, kerosene, non-ethanol, and propane. Get it all in one stop.
Thank you for your business.
At Kitchen Village, custom isn't just what we do, it's who we are. With 35 years of experience, we bring your dream kitchen or bath to life, built around you. Our expert team handles everything: design, build, and finish with precision and care. Call Kitchen Village today at 814-964-4684 or visit us at www.kitchenvillage.com. Kitchen Village, let's create something custom just for you.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd over here at the ballpark at Columbus. And through 3 innings, the Beavers have a 1-0 lead here as Chelton comes out to the mound one more time here in the 4th inning. Fourth inning brought to us by K&E Surveyors. Some aggressive base running by the Beavers and some ill-advised errors by the Rockets cost them a run. As the Beavers get on the board first here, it's back to the top of the order for the Rockets here as Harrison, Huck, and Knapp will lead things off here in the top of the 4th. Harrison hit into a 6-3 putout his first time up back in the 1st. As Chelton will look to lean on that defense one more time. Harrison squares the bunt, pulls it back, and takes ball 1. Looking to bunt for a hit here. Now the excitement and surprise is off on it as both the infielders will come in on the corners just a little bit. Chelton fires it in there, and it's popped out of play. And that'll even a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Chelton settles in on the hill here. Good stop there by Braswell. Pushes a count to 2-1. Just off the dish, it's a 3-1 count here. Harrison being patient here. Looking to get that leadoff runner aboard. Neither team has been able to do that so far today. And now they can't say that anymore. Crossroads Fellowship walk will put the first man, leadoff man aboard. Huck comes to the plate, got rung up on a full count Rosbecker strikeout. His first time up back in the 1st. They'll check the runner at first. And Harrison back in easily. Rockets getting through the lineup for the 2nd time here. Runner goes, and it's put into play. Hit to Swan at 2nd. He gobbles and bobbles. Gets the throw to 1st, and not in time. It's an infield hit. And the Rockets are going to have runners on the corners. Got to bring Knapp to the plate. Nobody out. Runners on the corners. Knapp hit into a 4-3 putout to end the 1st. His first time up. Chelton working from the stretch here. Beavers looking for the first out here. They'll throw down to 3rd. Not in time, but the runner advances down to 2nd from 1st. And the Rockets have something brewing here in the top of the 4th. Nobody out, 2 runners in scoring position. Swung on a miss. That'll even count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just a little low. Pushes the count to 2-1. Shelton checks the runners. Hit down the right field line. And that's a fair ball down into the right field corner. It's going to score 2 for the Rockets. And the Rockets take a 2-1 lead here. On a long single by Knapp. That'll bring the other Knapp to the dish. And the Rockets still with no outs here. Knapp led things off in the second, hit into an swing back to Shelton at first, at pitcher's mound. Pinch runner here for the Rockets at first base. And that is fouled off by Knapp. Shelton comes set on the hill. And that's popped down the right field line. Giving chase, and it's going to get out of play. And that'll put Knapp in the hole 0-2 now. Knapp will settle back into the box here. Shelton checks the runner at first. And that was a little high. Throw down to second. It's going to be a little late getting there. One and two on Knapp. Runner down at second. That's going to be lined through the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit, gets by Jackson in center field. The runner's going to come around and score from third. He stumbles and falls. They got him hung up, and they're going to throw it to third. They're going to come home with it, and Braswell doesn't get the tag out. And the runner from first is going to scamper down to second. So that's going to be the first out of the inning as a base runner just tripped coming home. So there's one out here. Runner down at second still. It's going to be belted to third. Checks the runner at second. It's the 5-3 put out. And no throw back over to third base. And that's going to retire Campbell on the 5-3 put out. Two outs here. Vern Garage outs for the Beavs. And that'll get the runner down to third. I believe that is Knapp. And that is Roddy at the plate here for the Rockets, as he looks to help himself out. And that's fouled off the right side. Juska into the fence here for strike one. Well, the Beavers get a run in the bottom of the third, and the Rockets come right back, top of the fourth here, get two to take the lead 2-1. I'm sure they'd love to get that run in from third. Shelton misses off the dish for ball one to even account 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2. Roddy popped up into the front end of the double play his last time up in the end of the second inning. Popped up to first base. And this is belted down the left field line, foul. UTEC's body shot foul ball. Count stays at 1-2. Shelton has us set up 1-2 here. Off the dish for ball 2, 2-2. Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout as Roddy goes down swinging. And that will end the 4th inning, not before the Rockets get 2 on the board and take a 2-1 lead here into the bottom of the 4th inning. We'll be back right after this.
Since 1945, Corry Manufacturing Company has been developing processes in the manufacturing of aircraft and gas turbine components. Their specialties are assemblies that supply air, water, fuel, and oil to the engine. Corry Manufacturing has been voted Best Manufacturing Employer in Corry and is celebrating their 80th anniversary of manufacturing excellence. They are hiring for many positions and would like you to come and join the team. Contact the Human Resources Office today at 814-664-9611. The Corry Redevelopment Authority is a full-service development team that provides low-interest financing, real estate services, and grant assistance to businesses and nonprofit organizations with the ultimate goal of fostering investment and employment in the Corry region. Looking to enhance your business? Contact the RDA today to discuss how the Corry Redevelopment Authority can assist your business's improvement, expansion, growth, and advancement. Visit the Corry Redevelopment Authority online today at www.corryidc.org.
And we'll go back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd. We're at the ballpark at Columbus. Rockets have their first lead of the day here, 2-1. Bottom of the 4th inning. 4th inning brought to us by K&E Surveyors. And let's take a quick look here over, see how the girls softball team is doing against the Meadville Bulldogs. And it looks like the Beavers have a 9-2 lead here in the top of the 5th inning, as they are cruising along at home, taking care of the Bulldogs. And Beavers here have a little work to do here. Leading off for the Beavers in the bottom of the 4th is going to be Anderson, followed by Braswell and Johnson. See if they can keep the offense going here for the Beavs and get some more runs across the plate here and regain that lead. As I see some relief pitchers getting warmed up in behind the fence here to my left. So Chelten's day might be done on the hill here. 4 strong innings of pitching by Chelten. As look like he might see 1 or 2 more batters here in the top of the 5th, as the bottom half of the order coming in for the Rockets. I don't know what the delay is here, but Rockets out on the field, they look like they're ready to get things going, and the official home plate umpires over at the Beavers bench talking with the coaching staff over there. And he's coming over to the Rockets bench now. There's a discrepancy here, maybe with the lineup, with that courtesy runner. Don't know what the discussion's all about. Well, it has something to do with the lineup, with the way that they are moving guys around on the field. But Anderson will lead things off here for the Beavers. Bottom of the fourth. And the Beavers looking at a 2-1 deficit on the scoreboard. Brought to us by Corry Federal Credit Union. So I have no idea what all that delay was all about. Anderson will step in. Roddy on the hill here for the Rockets. Anderson popped up, the shortstop, his first time up, as he fouls that out of play for strike one. Anderson leading off for the second time here today. Belts it towards third. Gobbled up by the third baseman. Strong throw across the diamond. It's a 5-3 put out, and there's one away. That'll bring Braswell to the plate. He hit into a 6-3 put out his first time up back in the second on a 1-0 count. Called strike from the first base umpire. I thought he laid off of it, but to no avail. Braswell finds himself in a hole 0-1. That's upstairs. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's low and inside for ball 2, 2-1. Beavers back in action again tomorrow, weather permitting, here at the ballpark at Columbus for game number 2. Taking on the Seneca Bobcats. I believe another 4:30 start time. Going to be blooped into left center field as the J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for Braswell. He'll take a look at second, but hold at first base. And the Beavers have another base runner here. That'll bring Johnson up to the dish. As again, we have a meeting at home plate. Jim's Automotive timeout. And it looks like we're going to have a pitching change here. Kearney and Ruth Law Office pitching change here, as that's going to be it for Roddy. He's going to head to the bench. And they're going to hand the ball off here. Looks like the number 4. I don't see a number 4 there. I'm going to have to look on my roster, see if I can find him. Jimmy Becker is number 4. And he's going to come in here for relief of Roddy. So Braswell safely down at first base with the J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. As Becker comes in, left-handed throwing rocket here. He'll face Johnson, Schatz, and Shelton. if the Beavers can force it that far. He'll definitely see Johnson in shots. Looks like the Rockets are going to get back into their defensive positions, and Becker throwing some good heat from the left-handed southpaw. So we got one down here, bottom of the fourth. As Johnson's going to step in. He walked his only time up back in the second. And was stranded at first base. We'll see if Braswell is off and running, but with the left-handed pitcher's going to be looking right at him at first base, so he's not going to get a good lead here. And Becker paints the outside corner for strike one. And strike two. Johnson looked at that one going by. Johnson in the hole, 0-2 now. Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout. And there's two away here. Courtesy runner coming in for Braswell. Lathrop for the Beavers. Courtesy runner down at first. Allowing Braswell to get his catcher's gear on. Shot steps in. He struck out on 3 straight pitches to end the second. Runner holds it first, and that was upstairs for ball one. His shot's able to lay off of that. And he went around that time. That'll even count 1 ball, 1 strike. Becker comes set on the hill. And shot swings through it for strike 2, 1-2. Oops. Becker on the hill. Runner goes, swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout to end it. Back-to-back strikeouts by Becker. And the Rockets will head to the top of the 5th with a 2-1 lead, looking to add to it. And we're going to take a quick commercial break and be back right after this.
As licensed and insured contractors, J. Gill Plumbing and Heating offers expertise in heating, air conditioning, water heating repair, and installation. Are you ready to enhance your home's comfort? At J. Gill Plumbing and Heating, they're dedicated to making your home the ultimate place of comfort. Contact J. Gill Plumbing and Heating today for expert advice, product inquiries, and professional installation services. Give them a call today at 814-654-7624 or visit them at 275 Main Street in Spartansburg. Located at 34 North Center Street, Epiphany's Emporium offers an abundance of handcrafted artisan items. Open Monday through Saturday from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. and Sundays from 12 noon to 4 p.m. Epiphany's Emporium invites you to come check out their creative inventory. They have gift items like pottery, jewelry, leather handbags, and journals. They also have crystals, handcrafted wood items, fiber art, and art supplies. Check out their craft sodas as well. It's all at Epiphany's Emporium. Let your creativity soar.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus, and we have another Kearney and Ruth Law Office pitching change here, as Wyatt Swan is going to come to the hill for the Beavers. And Chelton is going to give way to him and head over to second base here in the top of the 5th. Beavers looking at a 2-1 deficit. Chelton did a nice job on the hill here for the Beavers. 4 strong innings. Gave up two runs in the top of the 4th. We'll see if Swan can hold them here, as he'll face the 7, 8, 9 hitters, Reynolds, Wakefield, and Tenney. Reynolds flew out to center field, his first and only time up. Wakefield hit into a 4-3 putout, and Tenney struck out looking on a full count. So 7, 8, 9 hitters here for Swan. That's why I thought maybe they'd left Chelton in there just for a little bit longer, but I'm sure early in the season they're still trying to build up the strength in the arm. As Reynolds shows bunt and takes down low for ball 1. And there's a strike to even a count. 1 ball, 1 strike. That's offside for ball 2, 2-1. Swan on the hill. He'll wind it up. And this swung on a miss for strike 2. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Nobody on base here. And it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Got him looking. And that was Becker. Or no, that was Reynolds, number 2. So that's the first Vern's Garage out of the inning. As Swan put him down on a 2-2 count. And that'll bring Wakefield to the dish. 0 for 1 on the day. Hit into the air, into right field. It's going to land in there in front of the right fielder. Schatz had trouble judging that one, and I think he probably lost it in the sun. And it's going to fall in there for a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. Tenney comes to the plate here in the number 9 spot. Rockets in front 2-1. Looking to add on here. Swan on in relief of Chelton. Runner goes. Called strike. Throw down to second. Not in time. And the Rockets in there with a stolen base. Runner in scoring position. Called strike again. Tenney in the hole 0-2 now. Runner bluffed to go to third on that play. Moon trying to hold that runner on at second. Swan's going to step off. That'll reset everything. Now Swan comes set on the hill. Just off the dish for ball 1. 1-2 is the count. Back to the top of the order with Harrison on deck. Runner goes, and it's fouled back into the mesh. Count stays at 1-2. Runner back to second. Just a tick low for ball 2. Evens it at 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 2 away. Good catch there by Braswell to secure the Verns Garage out. And it's back to the top of the order with Harrison. Harrison 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Walked his last time up. Came around and scored the first run for the Rockets. Runner goes. Braswell not able to make the throw down to third after corralling that ball. And the Rockets have another runner 90 feet away. That was a ball on Harrison. 1-0. Foul out of play. That'll even count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swan comes set on the hill. Going to get away from Braswell. The run's going to come in from third with no throw. Was that wild pitch? Gets away from Braswell. And it's going to make it a 3-1 game. A 2-1 on Harrison. Make it 2-2 now after he swung through that one. Just off the dish for ball 3. And we'll have a Mons Merch payoff pitch upcoming here. Will it end the inning? Will it extend it? We're at that point of the ball game. It's belted up the middle. It's going to be a base hit. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. As Harrison's going to go 1 for 2 on the day. And that's going to extend the inning here. Sharply hit into center field. And the Rockets extend the inning here, bringing Huck to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day, a strikeout, base hit, and the second run scored for the Rockets back in the 4th. Swan puts it right down center street for strike 1. Swan comes set on the hill. Runner goes. Pitches outside. Braswell gets it down to second in the center field. Good back up there by Jackson. That'll even a count at 1-1, but puts another runner into scoring position with a stolen base. One and one on Huck. Rockets have scored in back-to-back innings here. And there's a called strike as Huck watched it go by. 1-2. Swung on a miss. It's a Ross Becker strikeout. That'll end the 5th. But the Rockets get a big insurance run there and lead the Beavers now 3-1 as we head to the bottom of the 5th. And we'll get a word in from one of our sponsors, or maybe two, right after this.
Hey everyone, this is Missy.
And this is Erin.
And we are
Peace Be.
We are so excited to have you come walk in our doors. We have a little bit of something for everyone. We have jeans, size
0 to 22,
and all kinds of styles of clothes from small to
3X.
We will make you feel like family. You don't have to know what you're doing. That's our job.
That's right.
Come walk through these doors. You will not be disappointed. Our address is 113 North Center Street, Corry, PA.
Karate Chevrolet is a family-operated and locally owned car dealership offering an award-winning General Motors service department with factory-trained and certified technicians and offer a fully stocked parts department. Karate Chevrolet's personal dedication is to provide you the very best sales and service experience. Contact Chop, Shane, or Bill today at 814-664-8614. Karate Chevrolet, a family dealership with your family in mind. Located at the Y in Columbus.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. Rockets leading your Beavers 3-1 after 4.5 complete as we're in the bottom of the fifth. Fifth inning brought to us by Corry Redevelopment Authority. And leading off with the Beavers is going to be Chelton, followed by Kraza, and then back to the top of the order in Jackson. Jackson, the lone run scorer for the Beavers, as they scored in the bottom of the third to take a 1-0 lead, but then the Rockets came back to the top of the fourth, scored 2, and one more here in the top of the fifth to make it 3-1 here. And Becker back on the hill for second inning, and he's upstairs with ball 1. Chelton struck out on a 2-2 count, back off to lead off the third. And he swings through that pitch to even a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. And Becker gets out in front of him, 1-2 now, as Chelton swings through that pitch. Yep. He tried to hold up, but it's a Ross Becker strikeout. Chelton down on the strikes for the second time today. And it'll be the first Vern's Garage out of the inning here for the Beavers. Kraza steps in here. He struck out on 3 straight pitches, his only time up back in the third. And takes inside for ball 1. Becker. And Krazel went golfing with that one. Even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on and missed again for strike 2, 1-2. Gets a little piece of that. Craswell does, puts it back into the mesh. Count stays at 1-2. Puts it into play to third. Gobbled up throw on a run. Makes a good throw. It's a 5-3 put out. And there's 2 down here. Bottom of the fifth as the Beavers will turn it over to the top of the order now. Jackson, 1 for 2 on the day. Got a base hit his last time up. Came around and scored all the way back in the third. And the Beavers did that with a little 2-out magic. Needs a little more magic here as Jackson swings through that pitch for strike 1. Little off-speed pitch there from Becker. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That was inside. Ball 2, 2-1. Again, upstairs, that's a 3-1 count. They have had too many of those counts today. Becker will fire it in there. Called strike, and we will have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. Jackson swings through for a Ross Becker strikeout, and that will end the inning for the Beavers. As we will head to the top of the 6th with the Rockets in charge, 3-1. Be back right after this.
Around every corner, there's a Napa here to keep you moving. Backed by a nationwide network of nearly 6,000 auto parts stores and over 17,000 auto care centers nationwide. Napa has the products, people, and knowledge you need to find the automotive solutions you've been searching for.
Stop by your locally owned Napa Auto Parts store today. JH Napa Auto Parts, 955 North Center Street in Corry, 85 Waterford Street in Union City, and 12661 Route 19 in Waterford. With its roots based in Corry, PA, Gladiator Law Firm is happy to provide legal services to Erie, Crawford, and Warren counties. You can look to Gladiator Law Firm for assistance with all of your legal family questions, including custody, divorce, property disputes, PFAs, and estate planning. Looking to sell your home? Looking to buy a home? Have you found yourself in a contract dispute? Are you trying to start a new business? Contact Gladiator Law Firm today at 814-663-1108. Gladiator Law Firm, a local firm providing for your local needs.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. Beavers trailing the Rockets 3-1 here as we go into the top of the 6th inning. Corry Community Foundation 6th inning. I'll have to fix that, but that's not the right sponsor for the inning there, so I will get to that as best I can. Knapp comes to the plate here. 1 for 2 on the day. Long fly ball in the right field corner his last time up. Scored 2 runs for the Rockets. Swan takes that right back off the shin, but got the glove down, and it's a 1-3 put out for the first out. Swan was a defensive move there. Is Coach C going to come out, just give him a little chance to take a deep breath and reset himself on the hill? That was a hard shot right back up the middle. Swan fires it in there, and Knapp fouls it back off in the mesh for strike 1. Just off the dish for ball 1. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. High and outside. Ball 2, 2-1. Swan working quickly on the hill here. Chop back up the middle. And Moon not able to come up with it. Didn't get the hop off the grass he was expecting. It goes right underneath his glove. And that will be an infield hit for the Rockets. And they're going to have a runner on first base now. One on, one out. Campbell comes to the dish for the Rockets. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Got doubled up off of first base back in the second part of a double play. Swan checks the runner at first. Safely back in there is Knapp. That pitch upstairs for ball 1. Swan regains the hill here. Campbell takes the lead at first. Swan gives him a look. Popped out of play. It'll even a count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Another throw over to first. Not in time. Campbell safely back in. I'm sorry, Knapp safely back in. Campbell's at the plate. He has a 1-1 count. And that's popped out of play for a 1-2 count now. Runner goes, it's hit into the gap in right field. And makes the catch out there as shots. And there's 2 outs. That was the second out. That'll bring Roddy to the dish. DHing for Becker. Swan on the hill here for the Beavs. It's going to be lifted towards second. It's going to get over to second baseman Shelton. Land in there safely for a base hit. And the Rockets have 2 aboard now. First and second with 2 outs. Perfectly placed ball there. Softly hit over the second baseman's head. Nothing you could do about it. Reynolds will come to the plate with an 0-2 at bat here. Flew out to center field and struck out looking his last time up in the 5th. As he led things off in the 5th. And Swan puts it right down center street for strike 1. Fouled out of play over to first base side. Reynolds deeply in the hole, 0-2 now. Just fouled back into the mesh. Getting a piece of it was Reynolds. Count stays at 0-2. Got him looking with a Ross Becker strikeout. And that will end the inning for the Rockets as the Beavers needed that. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. Beavers trail at 3-1. Be back right after this.
Looking to level up your skills or start a new career? The Corry Higher Education Council is here to help. They offer a wide range of higher education courses, workforce development training, and community-based classes designed for every stage of life. Whether you're earning a degree, improving your job prospects, or simply exploring something new, they make learning accessible, local, and affordable. Visit www.corryhighed.org today or give them a call at 814-664-9405. The Corry Higher Education Council, opening doors to your future. When it comes to asphalt paving services, P2 Paving is second to none. They not only provide high quality and reliable asphalt work, but they also aim to provide their customers with the best level of service possible. Serving all of northwestern Pennsylvania, P2 Paving is the source for your asphalt paving and sealing needs. Whether it's a small home driveway or a large commercial complex, P2 Paving can handle any job. Give them a call today at 814-665-5190 or visit them online at www.p2pavingco.net. Let P2 pave for you. Why should you choose Corry Federal Credit Union? Since 1958, Corry Federal Credit Union has been committed to your community, your hometown, and to you. CFCU.
And welcome back here to the DJ Experience Sports Stream. I'm Dewey Hurd here at the ballpark at Columbus. And taking inside is Moon, ball 1. As we get things going here in the bottom of the 6th. That's in there for a called strike. Evens count 1 ball, 1 strike. Swung on a miss for strike 2. 1-2 on Moon. Leading things off here, bottom of the 6th. Becker throwing that slow hook. And that'll even account 2 balls, 2 strikes. Swung on a miss. Moon down on a Ross Becker strikeout, and there's 1 away. Beavers running out of Vern Garage outs to work with. Got to bring Swan to the dish. 0 for 2 on the day, both strikeouts. Once in the first, once in the third. Both ended the innings for the Beavers. See if he can get things going here. And it's behind 0-1 here as Becker fills the zone with a strike. Just off the dish for ball 1. Evens count 1 ball, 1 strike. And that just missed the press box. Off the bat of Swan, just to our left. Missed our camera about 3 feet. 1-2. That's high and outside. Ball 2. Evens count 2 balls, 2 strikes. And that's high and outside. Ball 3. And we're going to have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming, as Swan has worked it full. Swung on a miss. It's another Ross Becker strikeout, and the Beavers down to their last out here. Bottom of the 6th, trailing by 2. Needing base runners. Anderson comes to the plate. 0 for 2 on the day. Hit into a 5-3 put out his last time up back in the 4th as he led things off. I'm sorry. 6th. And that's an HBP, Crossroads Fellowship walk, however you want to say it. Anderson awarded first base on a hit by pitch. Though the Beavers needed a base runner, I don't know if we needed to be hit squarely in the chest with it, but Anderson safely aboard. And that'll bring Braswell to the plate, 1 for 2 on the day. Singled his last time up back in the 4th. Just outside, ball 1. And that's high and outside, ball 2, 2-0. Inside, gets the corner, pushes the count to 2-1. That's in the dirt. Good stop there by Knapp. Moves it to 3-1 though. And that's outside, ball 4, and that's going to put 2 runners aboard here. As the wagon wheel's starting to come apart here on Becker. After getting the first 2 via the strikeout, he's let the last 2 on board here. And the Beavers making a little noise here with 2 outs. That'll bring Johnson to the plate. And we're going to have Lathrop come over, be a courtesy runner for Braswell. So Johnson comes to the plate, 0 for 1 on the day, walked his first time, struck out his second time up. And we have a runner in scoring position, the tying run at first. And that's fouled back into the mesh for strike 1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Johnson in the hole now, 0-2. Becker looking to wiggle off of this. And got him with a Ross Becker strikeout. Paints the outside corner. And the threat is quelled by the Rockets as we'll head to the top of the 7th inning with the Rockets leading 3-1. Be back right after this.
The Corry Manor has proudly served the Corry, Union City, and Clymer areas since 1980. Whether care is needed for a short period of time or you have decided to call the Corry Manor home, the Corry Manor is grateful you have chosen them. For over 50 years, the Corry Manor and their HCF family has maintained a tradition of caring by compassionately providing care for each of their residents and families like their own. For more information, give them a call today at 814-664-9606 or visit them online at www.corrymanor.com. The Corry Manor, a tradition of caring.
When life throws you a dent, scratch, or worse, UTAG's Body Shop is here to get you back on the road. Family owned and operated since 1968, we're proud to be a third-generation business. We've built our reputation on honesty, craftsmanship, and treating you like one of our own. From fender benders to major collision work, our expert team works with all major insurance providers, so you don't have to sweat the small stuff. We've spent over 50 years earning your trust, and we back it up with quality work and 100% customer satisfaction. At UTAGS, you're more than a customer, you're part of the family. Call us today at 814-663-2562 to schedule your appointment. UTAGS Body Shop, built on trust, backed by quality.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Here in the top of the... That ain't right either. I got my things messed up. Anyways, we'll get that figured out. First pitch there by Swan, low and outside, ball one. And this is not Wakefield. Number 20, I believe. That's fouled out of play for strike one. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Selling. Swan paints the outside corner, pushes it to 1-2. Hit right back up the middle. Gobbled up by Moon. Threw over to first. In time, it's a 6-3 put out for the first Vern's Garage out of the 7th inning. So 1 down here. That'll bring Tenney up to plate. Obert. That's fouled down the first base side for strike one. Swan will come set on the hill. Bounced it in there for ball one. Evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Hit right back up the middle. Moon gobbles it up. Strong throw to first. That's another 6-3 put out. And there's 2 away. And it's back to the top of the order with Harrison. Called strike. Hit right back up the middle. It's going to be J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit for Harrison. His second of the day. And his last 2 at-bats have both been base hits right back up the middle. So the Rockets trying to make a little noise here, top of the 7th. The Relevant Church 7th inning. Trying to add on here with a little 2-out magic. They lead at 3-1 here. That's fouled back into the backstop by Huck, who's 1 for 2 on the day. Sandwiched a single in between a couple of strikeouts. And he's in a whole 0-1 here. Swan checks the runner at first. Safely back is Harrison. Fouled off the first base side, and the runner's going to have to come back. As Harrison was off on the pitch. Huck in the hole 0-2 now. Swan comes set on the hill. Runner goes again, and it's swung on a miss. That hit the batter in the box. I don't think they called it, but the Braswell finishes the 2-3 put out. It's a Rosbecker strikeout, and that will end the inning for the Rockets. They'll take a 3-1 lead to the bottom of the 7th. Beavers down to the last 3 outs. We'll see what they can do when we come back right after this.
Hey guys, it's Jason from Mon's Merch. And if you're like me, you like to see your name on a lot of things. Whether it be on some cups, maybe even some hats. We can even do earmuffs. We can do socks. Cutting boards? Yeah, we can do that too. Knives, please be careful. Ties? Even shoes. So if you have a club, if you have a business, if you're at a sporting event, if you're just wanting to see yourself somewhere, stop on down to Mon's Merch and see me. Because not only can we give you customized clothing, but customized merchandising. And by the way, did you know that we do awards? Because I took first place in my own tournament someplace, but I was really good at it. Stop on down, see me. Jason, Mon's Merch, right in the center of Corry. Good luck, Corry Beavers.
Bracken Funeral Home, located at 315 North Center Street, is proud to provide quality funeral and cremation services to the Corry area. They are honored to be able to assist families in their time of grief when the loss of a loved one occurs. The staff at Bracken Funeral Homes extends their compassionate and expertise in traditional, graveside, memorial, cremation, and pre-planning funeral services. Bracken's caring staff can also answer questions regarding Social Security benefits, insurances, veterans benefits, and grief counseling. For questions regarding further information, please call Bracken Funeral Home at 814-664-7735. Bracken Funeral Home. They listen, they advise, they support.
And welcome back here to the Deej Experience Sports Stream. Bottom of the 7th inning here. Beavers trailing at 3-1. Down to the last 3 outs, and then it'll be shots leading it off here for the Beavs. 0 for 2 on the day with a couple of strikeouts. Becker back on the hill here for the Rockets, and he missed inside for ball 1. Swung on a miss there. Evens count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Becker missed everything but the backstop on that throw, pushing the count to 2-1. Swung on a miss for strike 2. Evens count, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Beavers did get a couple of runners aboard last inning, but left them stranded on first and second. And that's high and to the backstop again, and that's going to push the count full. We'll have another Munz Merch payoff pitch upcoming here. Becker has 7 strikeouts when he came in the middle of the 4th inning, or since he came in the middle of the 4th inning. That's down low for ball 4, and the Beavers have the leadoff runner aboard with a Crossroads Fellowship walk. That'll bring Chelton to the dish. 0 for 2, both strikeouts, both swinging. 1 in the 3rd, 1 in the 5th. We're in the 7th here. And that's inside for ball 1. Becker struggling to find the strike zone here. He's burned through his tank of gas rather quickly. Swung on a miss to even the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. That's down low for ball 2, 2-1. We have a Jim's Automotive timeout on the field. Catcher had a little issue with his equipment. So Chelton will settle back in the box here with a 2-1 count. Runner down at first. Chelton is the tying run at the plate. And that's high and outside for ball 3, 3-1. Kraza awaits on deck. And that's off the dish. Ball 4, back-to-back walks here. And the first 2 get aboard. Couple of Crossroad Fellowship walks, and the Beavers have the first 2 aboard, first and second here. Nobody out. And going to have a pinch hitter here for Kraza. It's number 3, Hellier. That's Alex Hellier, right? Alex Hellier going to come in here. And they're going to keep Becker in the game here. And boy, that's really going to put a small strike zone in here. Becker already having trouble finding the strike zone. Hellier, the go-ahead run here. Steps in, nobody out, 2 men aboard. Off the dish, ball 1. Shots at second. Shelton at first. It's in the dirt. The wild pitch is going to put runners on the corner now. As Schatz gets down to third. Well, we got runners on the corner. Nobody out. A 2-0 count on Hellier. And we have a Jim's Automotive time called from the dugout of the Rockets. And there's a strike as Hellier addressed the ball and missed. Pushes it to 2-1. Runners on the corner here, nobody out. That's low. Ball 3-1. And he addressed again, and it's going to push it to a full count. We'll have a Munns Merch payoff pitch upcoming. And that bounced before the plate, and that's going to load him up. 3 walks in a row here, and it's back to the top of the order for the Beavers as we're going to have a Jim's Automotive timeout here. And it looks like they might be making a pitching change here. As Becker's going to hand the ball off and go to right field. And I believe that's going to bring number 23 to the hill. Jackson's top of the order coming up the bat here. Nobody out. Obert is the pitcher. Wyatt Obert. Beavers able to get the winning run aboard the bases. Tying run at second. Go ahead run at first. Nobody out here. Back to the top of the order in Jackson. 1 for 2 on the day. A couple of strikeouts and a single sandwiched in between them. Obert comes in from third base. And Kraz is going to come in and pinch run for Hellier at first. And that would be the go-ahead winning run as Kraz comes down and takes over at first base. So a Carney and Ruth Law Office pitching change as Obert comes in to take over for Becker. And he'll face the top of the order with the bases loaded and nobody out. So Jackson will step in here against Obert. Jackson's the lone run scored for the Beavers here today. And that's down low for ball 1. And Obert finds the dish there, evens the count, 1 ball, 1 strike. Just outside for ball 2, 2-1. Hit to the left side. This could be 2. There's a 1. And he's not on first base. Run will score. One run scored. Runner from second gets over to 6-4 put out. There's a 1 out. And a fielder's choice will get Jackson to first base. So we've got 1 out. Runners on the corners. And the Beavers have made it a 3-2 ball game here as Moon steps in. Upstairs for ball 1. And Jackson down to second base uncontested with a stolen base. So the winning run is down at second. Infield comes in. Moon takes the strike. Evens the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Winning run down at second. Tying run at third. 1-2. And take strike 2. 1-2. Moon 1 for 3 on the day. Fouls that one off to stay alive. 1-2. Obert on the hill for the Rockets. He'll fire it home. It's upstairs for ball 2, 2-2. Line back up the middle. It's a J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit. Winning run coming home from third. And it's up the line, and the Beavers are going to win it. 4-3. And that will end it in style. Moon gets the base hit up the middle. J.H. Napa Auto Parts base hit, scoring 2, and the Beavers walk it off with a 4-3 victory. And let's get right into our P2 Paving post-game report, get things wrapped up, and close things up for the opening day here. Our first award to hand out is our Healthy Smiles of Corry Offensive Play of the Game. And that was the walk-off hit by Moon, scoring the tying and winning run here in the bottom of the 7th. And that's our Healthy Smiles choice for the offensive play of the game. The New Kitchen Village defensive play came all the way back in the second inning, top of the second. Double play ball, pop up to first base was the front end of it, and then the 3-4 put out at first got the Beavers out of the top of the second and kept it scoreless, and that's the New Kitchen Village defensive play of the game. University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play. Beavers kept it close. There was a couple of times that the Rockets were throwing some extra runners on the base paths, but the Beavers came up with some timely strikeouts to end it. Most notably back in the top of the 6th, a strikeout looking on Reynolds ended the 6th inning as they had 2 aboard and they were threatening to put some more runs on the board. But the Beavers able to get the strikeout to end that 6th inning and quell the charge that the Rockets are putting together. So the strikeout on Reynolds to end the 6th is the University of Pitt Titusville game-changing play that kept the Rockets off the scoreboard there. Our Deej Experience Sportsmanship Award, I'm going to give that to the starting pitcher, Roddy, as he pitched 3+ strong innings and kept the Beavers to 1 run and left the game with a 2-1 lead at the time. So DG Experience Sportsmanship Award goes to Roddy. And the Karate Chevrolet Player of the Game is going to go to Moon. Good play at shortstop for the Beavers on defense, and then he came up with a timely hit to give the Beavers the victory here on the opening night. And that will send us off with a 4-3 victory here for the Beavers as I finally get 2 more runs up on the board there. And Beavers walk it off here, bottom of the 7th. Win it on a base hit by Moon as they take the opener here at the ballpark at Columbus. So 4-3. And we'll be back in action again tomorrow as Beavers take on the Seneca Bobcats here at home. And then again on Friday as well, they have a game scheduled against the Warren Dragons. So an exciting way to start out the season for the Beavers. And that'll wrap things up here tonight at the ballpark as we're going to wrap up shop and we'll get some JV action probably sometime later on in the year. But for now, for Dewey Hurd, I want to thank you all for tuning us in, and hope you enjoyed the broadcast as much as I had fun bringing it to you. So until we meet again, we're going to say God bless and good night.